CNN, Hurricane Irma strengthened into a Category 4 storm Sunday as it inched closer to Florida, where hundreds of thousands are without power hours before one of the most powerful storms in the Atlantic hits. Irma was 65 miles southeast of Key West with sustained winds of 130 miles per hour. It's marching northwest at 6 miles per hour and is expected to pass over the Keys about 7 p.m. on Sunday.Its outer rain bands hammered the Florida Keys with whipping winds, heavy rain and powerful surges as it tore itself away from Cuba's northern coast. "It's going from crappy to worse," said John Hines, who did not evacuate and stayed in his home in the Key West. "All the interior doors are starting to rattle now. Sounds like someone is knocking on the front door." "The winds are picking up. It's only going to get worse as it gets closer." Hines said there's some flooding outside his house, but from the rain, not the storm surge. More than 288,000 customers had lost power in the state, a majority of them in Monroe County, where Key West is located, and Miami-Dade County. About 6.5 million Florida residents were under mandatory evacuation orders, with the governor imploring them to leave hours earlier. "If you have been ordered to evacuate, you need to leave now. This is your last chance to make a good decision," Florida Governor Rick Scott said Saturday evening. Those who did not evacuate, Federal Emergency Management Agency Administrator Brock Long said, are in danger. "You're on your own until we can actually get in there and it's safe," he told CNN Saturday. "The message has been clear, the Keys are going to be impacted. There is no safe area within the Keys. And you put your life in your own hands by not evacuating." "You can't survive these storm surges," the governor said. "Here are the latest developments. Hurricane warnings were extended north along Florida's west coast as far away as Perry and include Florida Keys, Fernandina Beach and Lake Okeechobee. A storm surge warning wraps around the state, from Brevard County to Tampa Bay. More than 72,000 people have moved into more than 390 shelters across the state, the governor's office said Saturday. As Irma barrels toward Florida, as many as 26 million people in the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and Cuba could be exposed to destructive winds and torrential rain, the Red Cross said. Hurricane warnings were still in effect Saturday for parts of central Cuba. Of the 24 deaths blamed on Irma, 9 were in unspecified French territories, 1 in Barbuda, 1 in the British Overseas Territory of Anguilla, 2 in Dutch-administered St. Martin, 4 in the British Virgin Islands, 4 in the U.S. Virgin Islands and 3 in Puerto Rico. Florida cities such as Naples, Sarasota, and Tampa are in or near the forecast path of the storm's eye. This will be a devastating storm for Central Florida, Tampa, Fort Myers, Naples, and all the way down to Key West, CNN meteorologist Chad Meyer said Saturday. Florida Power and Light estimated 3.4 million of its customers could be without power at some point during Irma, its largest number of outages in history, company spokesman Chris McGrath said. "We think this could be the most challenging restoration in the history of the U.S.," he said. Officials in other states also prepared Saturday for Irma. South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster issued a mandatory evacuation for some barrier islands, while Georgia Governor Nathan Deal expanded the state of emergency to include 94 counties. The National Weather Service in Atlanta issued a tropical storm watch for the area Monday and Tuesday. Schools throughout Georgia plan to close Monday. Alabama and North Carolina may also be affected, FEMA said. Are you affected by Irma? Text, iMessage or WhatsApp your videos, photos and stories to CNN 1347.